Cade, the theme song to the show Cheers says in it, sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. The night we first met, we met at Twisted Cypress Brewery in Charleston, and no one was in the brewery that Friday night, minus the bartender. It was so slow, he put the show Cheers on the bar TV. Instantaneously, we just clicked. But that's why I start with that quote of the Cheers lyrics. Because to me, Cade, you are that feeling of going to a place you feel welcome, loved, cherished, important, and cared for, and where everyone is truly glad you came. You are my Cheers bar, babe. We come from different places, families, backgrounds, but that's the funny thing about life. It gives us exactly what we need, regardless of the differences that may be present. I needed you, a person who, despite the challenges life gave you, you did not close yourself off to opening your heart to love. Today I vow to you, I will never give up on us. You and I were both brought to Charleston, South Carolina, to find the love we were meant to have in this life. I vow to always cherish you and remember to never take you for granted. I know together, along with Cooper, we can conquer any storm. I am so beyond blessed to have you as my partner in this life, and I want you to know, like Cheers, I'm always glad you came into my life as you are, and I will always see you and love you for exactly who you are. Love you forever, Cade. Your wife, Laura.
Laura, there are no words that I can scribble on a piece of paper or place in a fancy leather-bound book that can come close to encompassing the love that I feel in my heart at this moment. Tomorrow and for years to come, I will look back on this day, not just as our wedding day, but as the day that I became us. Laura, you are my best friend, excluding Cooper. The love of my life, but most importantly, my soul's counterpart. You are my beacon of guiding light through the trials and tribulations of life. You settle me down when I go too far, and you lift me up when I've fallen. You love me not in spite of my flaws, but because of them, as I do you. This love we share plants flowers in the darkest parts of me. Laura, I love you isn't good enough, but in truth, no words are good enough for what you mean to me. Forever yours, today, tomorrow, until the end of time. Okay.
Someday soon, meet me on the moon. Meet me on the moon. And on my way home, I won't call you for that look on your face when I walk through. Someday soon, meet me on the moon. Someday soon, meet me on the moon. Meet me on the moon.
What a remarkable moment in life when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes you feel as though up until you met them, you'd only been seeing the world in black and white. For Cade, that moment was 4 years ago when he met me. We've been inseparable ever since. But then about a year after that, he met Laura, who undoubtedly is pretty incredible as well. The first night my wife met Cade, he was single, split his time between ordering his drinks at the bar and absent-mindedly swiping through Tinder. But I always knew this was just a facade. After some time talking with Cade, you could tell what he actually wanted was a true partner. Someone special to be there at the end of every late shift and someone to share his life with. When Cade first introduced me to Laura, I could tell that he found that very partner. Knowing Cade without Laura allowed me to see the change in him when he met his true person. They balance one another well, and while each of them are tremendous individuals on their own, together they're pretty unstoppable. They protect each other, they make each other laugh and think outside themselves. They support each other in ways that are sometimes obvious, sometimes unnoticed, but always appreciated. What I truly wish for you both on your wedding day is a lifetime of contentment. a lifetime of appreciating the true gift this relationship is to each of you individually. I hope that you continue to make one another laugh and smile as you do today for the rest of your days. And now, without further ado, Cade, please place the ring on Laura's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I've chosen you,
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
I thee wed.
And Laura, please place the ring on Cade's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you,
that I have chosen you,
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
this ring I thee wed.
Go forth and live each day to the fullest. Cade, you may kiss your bride.
Kathleen and I want to thank you all for coming tonight to celebrate Cade and Laura's wedding. We're so grateful that you took the time and effort to travel down here. It is a beautiful place. I can only tell you that in the months we've gotten to know Cade really closely. He's a wonderful guy. We're very excited and we understand why Laura picked him. Cheers to you guys.
Laura and Cade, may you be granted the peace to pay attention and be graced with the patience to share what each other sees. May you always, always be thankful for today, for each other, and for a hand to hold and squeeze. I believe people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Sometimes you are lucky enough to meet someone who happens to be all three, and they get to know you, and then genuinely see you, and then they love you without limits, truly unconditionally. Congratulations, Laura and Cade.
My name is Chris. I have the honor of being Cade's brother and his groom for tonight. When I was 7 years old, Cade came into this world. As we've grown older, I truly have enjoyed watching him grow up to become the man that he is today. Things don't always turn out the way you want them to be, but they truly turn out the way they're supposed to be. Cade, for those of you that don't know, spent his whole high school career and most of his college career, he wanted to be an Air Force pilot. And fortunately for him, that did not turn out. He went on to be an EMT, then a paramedic, then a flight medic. And then against all of the trying to convince him to not do it, he decided to go and be a cop. He was out there trying to help people. And the only good thing that came about that was that he met Laura. During that whole time that he truly did not like his job, what he told me is the thing that keeps him going was coming home to Laura every night. Thank you for being there for him. Thank you for being there with our family. From the moment you came into our family, you've been engaged and you've been present. In the end, remember the only thing worth holding on to for the two of you is each other. That truly is it. I wish you many years of happiness. To Cade and Laura.
Thank you all for being here to celebrate these two beautiful souls coming together. As sisters, Laura and I have shared an unbreakable bond. We have always had each other's back. I consider myself incredibly blessed to have you as my sister and my built-in best friend. And I'm so proud of the woman that you have become. Laura has had a motto for most of her life, one she has inscribed on a ring that says, "Be the change." From innocent baby birds that she tended to as a child, to kids whose lives are impacted every day by her job as a counselor. No doubt she's a true reflection of her motto. And I remember the day that I met Cade. He and Laura surprised me and he showed up at my front doorstep, cowboy boots and all. It became apparent pretty quickly to me that Cade was someone who, like Laura, wanted to make a positive impact on the world. Cade, I'm so proud to be your sister-in-law, and I know you're gonna continue to take care of my baby sister, and that means more to me than you'll ever know. Cade and Laura, may your troubles be less, may your blessings be more, and may nothing but happiness come through your door. To Laura and Cade.
I know we've seen better days. Life is just a game we play. You hold tight to the world you know. The hardest part is letting go. Follow me to the sunshine. Come and see what it feels like. Higher, higher than we climb. I know somewhere that you and I. We could stay why? We could stay why? miss your chance. Take off, get lost again. Young enough to change our luck. Laugh it off when times get tough. Follow me to the sunshine. Come and see what it feels like. Higher, higher than we climb. I know somewhere that you and we could stay wild, wild. We could stay wild, wild. We could stay wild. We could stay wild. Away we go, away we go. Don't think twice. Away we go, away we go. No, don't think twice. Follow me to the sunshine. Come and see what it feels like. Higher, higher that we climb. I know somewhere that you and we can stay